Okay. Alright. It's August. I haven't made a video in a minute. A lot of things have happened. I started school again. I don't even really know what to say. This week has been me behaving in a way that I didn't even know I was capable of. I spent 3 hours tonight sitting practicing Japanese when I have never studied for 3 hours on anything in my life. And I have a big binder full of notes and, multiple notebooks and a schedule book and, dividers in my binder for all of my classes. I'm just working really hard to stay really on top of everything. And it's working really well so far. The combination of, just having my shit together and also being medicated, which I was not in the past. I'm, shockingly good at getting shit done, which is amazing. I feel like a functional adult. I feel capable. Just being able to look at my to-do list and actually do the things that are on it instead of glancing back at it every few hours between, scrolling Tumblr or playing video games or lying silently on the floor and just not getting anything done. It's incredible to just be able to do what I need to do when I need to do it because I want to. It seems like a really dumb thing that I needed to be medicated in order to be able to do that, because that seems like a really basic, existing as a human thing. Being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. But whatever. I'm human now, so it's all good. I'm also, just generally taking better care of myself. I have a yoga routine that I do every night. I'm still working on quitting smoking, speaking of which. Anyway, yeah. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing a very good job at being a functional human, which is awesome. It's really good for my self-esteem. It's good for my anxiety. I was able to talk to somebody who was really, pretty hurtful to me last semester. Just, said some really mean stuff to me. And I sent her a message just to be like, hey, I'm sorry about, the weird conflict that we had last semester, but do you think we could, start this semester off being cool, even if we're not friends again? And her response was really gracious and wonderful, and we're super good now. Which I didn't realize was actually, 85% of my anxiety about going back to school. I'm a little bit worried about maintaining this level of productivity, but I think I can do it as long as I don't lose momentum or anything. It'll be okay. It'll all be good. In addition, yesterday I got some really, really big information. Basically, I've talked on here before about how I'm trans, and I don't remember if I've mentioned it anywhere, but I've wanted to go on a hormone replacement therapy since I was 17 years old, I guess. And it's taken me a lot of years of just kind of putting that desire on the shelf because I didn't think I would ever be able to achieve it, or at least not be able to achieve it until after I graduate high school. And also just not taking myself seriously, that it was something that I really, really want and that will be good for me to do. It's taken me a lot of years of that to finally, like, accept that, yeah, this is something that I really need to do in order to feel good about myself, feel good about my life, feel like a whole person, and exist the way that I want to in the world. So, the last couple months I've been doing my research, trying to find more information. There's a list of informed consent hormone providers running around on the internet. You can probably Google it and find it again. That's what I do. I never bookmark it. But it's kind of outdated, and even if it wasn't, there's very few people who are gender doctors in my part of the Midwest. My cat's fucking around. Anyway, I was doing research on that, trying to find doctors in the area so that I could get rolling on that, hopefully soon. Maybe even, like, within a year and a half, which is when I'm scheduled to graduate. May 2016. But, as of yesterday, I got the name and phone number of a doctor in Wichita, which is about 3 hours away from here, who is a doctor for a friend of mine who's a trans guy, and he says that he had no prior experience with, like, gender doctors or therapy, and he talked to this doctor, and he had his first T-shot on his first visit. So I could feasibly now start hormones as soon as I can make an appointment and drive out to Wichita to get it. And that's, like, that's a really big deal. In ways that, like, most of the people that I know don't really understand. It's, like, a huge, huge goal that's both something I want really bad and that's also really scary and intimidating, that I thought I both would have another, like, year and a half, 2 years to get ready for, and also, you know, deal with all the shit that I have to do, like coming out to my parents and making enough money and shit like that in order to make it happen. And suddenly it, like, I could start next week if I felt like it, and that's really incredible. So I'm trying to figure out if and when I want to act on that, because it is very intimidating. And I don't know. I have a lot of feelings about that, and I haven't really processed all of them yet. So at the very least, I'm going to wait until I have processed those feelings to do anything. But yeah, that's a big, big life thing, and I figured I should make a video about it. And be like, hey, my life is actually really good right now. It's better than it's been probably in 2 years now, which is really good. Really good. I'm in a good place.